Going before the federal appeals court tomorrow puts Arizona policing on trial.
It is asking the panel of judges to scrutinize what's happening after a high number of police shootings in our state and to let more excessive force lawsuits get a full trial in front of a jury.
Yeah, and a grieving Scottsdale mom at the center of this effort, and she's speaking exclusively with ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius. And a warning, the video you are about to see could be disturbing to some viewers.
That morning when Dylan walked me out to my car, he gave me his big hug like he always does. And he said, "Mom, I love you."
Dylan Liberti surrounds herself with memories of her son Dylan, like the cross the 24-year-old was wearing the day he died, July 27th, 2016.
He was calling for help that day, and the outcome was just completely tragic.
Dylan's family tells me he suffered from mental illness and he had used meth before making a 911 hang-up call from a Chompy's restaurant in this strip mall.
Take a seat, man. You seem like you're jittery.
When two Scottsdale officers arrive, Dylan says he's feeling weird.
If they had just backed away a little bit, called some paramedics to come and check him out, make sure he was okay, and treated him like a human being, I don't think any of this would have happened. I think he'd still be alive.
6 minutes into the interaction, one officer ratchets things up.
Sit down. Sit down.
Wait, what are you talking?
No, what? Stop, please. Please. Stop.
Get on the ground.
Now there's a foot chase. Officers pull their guns and scream.
Get on the ground now.
As the situation escalates, Dylan, now with a small knife in his hand, is cornered in a parking area.
Taser.
Moments later, Dylan's back on his feet. We pause here, right before a second officer shoots Dylan dead. Dylan's family filed a federal lawsuit claiming the officers committed an act of excessive force when they attempted, without probable cause, to physically restrain, detain, or falsely imprison Dylan for nothing more than a 911 hang-up. But Scottsdale police claim in court filings they had a right to detain Dylan for everything from disorderly conduct to being under the influence in a public place. And the officers acted reasonably with their use of force, especially when Dylan had the knife.
This case is a prime example of what we're going to see more and more as more and more police wear body camera videos. We're going to have an objective witness there that the jury can look at and analyze.
But a Phoenix-based federal judge refused to allow a jury trial and ruled in favor of Scottsdale police. The Libertis appealed, saying the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals should hear this case because of the growing role of video evidence in police shooting cases and because too many people, many of them young, are dying. Too many police-related shootings and in unanswered questions in Arizona, in a way, putting the entire state's policing on trial.
I hope that they also understand that we have a big problem in Arizona with police shootings way above the national average, and that this case could be part of the solution.
Dylan Liberti agrees this case is about justice for her son and so many more.
And I just don't want to see any other families go through this.
Oral arguments will take less than an hour Thursday. After that, the federal appeals court will decide whether the Libertis do get a trial in front of a jury where they will be able to show that body cam video. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15 Arizona.